welcome to Dead Dog Media, and today I'm going to be rating the brand new Marvel Studios movie Black Panther: Wakanda Forever after giving you some pros and cons. There will be some light spoilers in this video, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, just hit the subscribe button real quick so you can come back later. It's free and you can always unsubscribe. For me, this movie has 3 pros and 6 cons. Pro number 1 is the message. It has a message everyone can relate to, and that is a message of nobility, vulnerability, and mercy. And outside of the MCU needing a new Black Panther movie, those themes are really the driving force behind this film. Pro number 2 is the characters. The characters are well defined with clear motivations. Shuri is clearly the lead and does very well in driving the emotion and conveying the conflicts within her character. And pro number 3 is the acting. The acting on all parts is really good for what they're working with. You can tell the actors really care about the characters they're trying to portray. Now into the cons. Con number 1, the CGI. Let's face it, Marvel has definitely not been up to par with CGI, and it also shows in this movie. Yes, there are some very stunning aspects of this movie that you can tell they spent their time and money on, but a lot of important things definitely slip through the cracks. Con number 2 is the story. The story is pretty clunky, drawn out, and very underwhelming. Walking out of the movie, it feels less like an event and more like just watching new characters be introduced for later movies. And that doesn't mean it needs to be high stakes either. Civil War, for example, introduced many characters, was low stakes, and felt like a huge event. Like it mattered. This doesn't feel like it matters. Con number 3, the dialogue. There are some scenes in the movie where the dialogue is done so beautifully, but unfortunately, they're very few and far between, with most dialogue just being words that need to be said to progress the story. Con number 4 is reading. I feel like I read a chapter book in this movie. It's definitely not for small children because they would have trouble following along. In a movie like this, it makes sense to have so many languages spoken, but it definitely makes the movie suffer from it. Con number 5 is power imbalance. For this one, there's gonna be some spoilers. I feel like this is a con for the whole MCU at this point, but the power scales are absolutely broken in Marvel. They say Namor can be as strong as the Hulk in water, and Captain America can go punch for punch with Black Panther, who has a more pure version of the herb than Shuri, yet Shuri is going punch for punch with Namor. Yes, I know he gets weakened, but he had just left the ocean and was nearly full strength when they started throwing punches on the ship. You're telling me Namor can only survive 5 minutes away from water? No doubt that this will be a plot hole next time he shows up. And con number 6 is suit design. The suit designs in this movie are kinda awful. Namor doesn't really have a suit, so I'm not counting him. He was done great. But Ironheart's suit looks like a bad Power Ranger. And the new Black Panther suit, once again, is a downgrade. They got the suit perfect in Civil War. And since then, it's just kind of looked like a cartoon to me. Those are all my pros and cons. Overall, I rate this movie a 6 out of 10. It's not terrible, it's not atrocious, but it's just another average blockbuster action movie. Nothing special. If you like it, that's totally fine. If you don't like it, that's also totally fine. Tell me in the comments what you agree and disagree with. Let me know your pros and cons. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe because that tells the YouTube algorithm to send this video to other people to watch. And if you want to see more types of content, different things we produce here at Dead Dog Media, definitely check out our channel because there's a lot more than just this. Thanks.